Okay, we're back live. Once again, I'm going to check the integrity of my internet. I do notice that my upload speed, unfortunately, isn't that good. But that is going to be solved by next week. And I noticed that when I start sharing my screen, that's when we have our issues. So let's go ahead and share the screen. Let's see how long that this can last. All right, let's check this out. So here I am sharing my screen. So what I was saying about this particular piece of software is Content Explorer is where I type in a word or a phrase. In this case, I put SEO, and it's determined that there are 4.18 million pages in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refine this by changing up the parameters here. So I want English only, and you'll see the results will probably changed. And I only want pages that are published within the last, say, 30 days. All right, so now looking here, this is kind of interesting. So if we look here, we have our Yoast SEO tool. And if you look down here, it says March 28th, 2019. So that does fit in within our last 30 days. But it was first published in February of 2014. So this is this is a very common trend right now with a lot of people or a lot of websites and pages is what's happening is I've noticed that a lot of pages and websites are doing where they're republishing old content and then changing the date around it. So if we were actually to click on this, and let's go and see where it takes us. Let's see, how's our stream doing? So far, so good. Knock on wood. So if you look here, March 28th, 2019, so we can see that's the date stamp, but we know this has existed far longer than, 30 days. So what I do want to do is I want to go, let's see, published, and then all pages, published once, republished. So I want to see which pages have been republished with a new date, like that. So what that's doing here is that's created a little bit of a different layout. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to go and I want to look at these pages. So you see how it's really narrowed down. It's got 3,683 pages. Now I want to look for pages that have broken backlinks to it. So I'm going to go only broken. So now we've got 6 sites. And let's see. So if we go, this is, yeah, all right. So there we go. So we can see, let's see, that's a job posting. So that's not really our concern. But let's look at this one. First published January 29th, and go April. So you can see that it's a 404. Now we don't actually need to really worry about it because it doesn't have any backlinks to it. So that's all I care about. But now let's actually change the parameters a little bit. Let's go, it's been published once. So now I've got where it's not been republished, it's just been published within the last 30 days. And so now what I can see here is these here are all 404, so that if I actually click on it into an open, a new window, we could see page not found, right? So perfect. So now we could see that there's actually some backlinks pointing to this. So if we click on the details part here, and we look at the backlinks, oh, link exchange. That's funny. So here's one that has, so let's look at that. And if we look here, so somewhere within here, the link that we looked at is dead. Now these aren't very good backlinks. Now what do we do with this information, right? So let me actually do a different one here. So let's see. Let's see if that one is dead. Yes. Okay, so it looks like their whole site is down. Let's just double check. Yep, so their whole site is down. So no backlinks. So now what we could do is we can add another filter because we're getting lots of these things that have no backlinks. So let's add a filter and say that has referring domains from 1 to, let's say, 1,000. So let's look at this one. Shemazing. What a great brand. All right, so now let's take a look at the backlinks pointing to that particular article. So 7 referring domains, 322 different backlinks. So it looks like it's a lot of links from this particular thing, this particular post. It looks like a content mill of sorts. So what I just did is I want to see all 322 backlinks. So here's one. Good to SEO. Okay, so it looks like this image here is linking back to that. Oh, I see. Oh, it's hot linking her image, that image. Webmaster Papers. Let's see here. That's pretty funny. And let's see. So somewhere in here, again, this is all just garbage back. These are all just garbage backlinks. The point here in this live broadcast was just to kind of show you what you can do in terms of if you needed to find backlinks, if you needed to find something where, you wanted to spend some time to build a linking campaign. Absolutely not necessary, right? You can actually just write quality content, but really I'm just kind of showing you this I'm just testing my internet right now. So this is just an excuse to be able to find something to test out, right? Cool. Now, if anyone has any questions, actually, I don't think there's really anyone watching right now. Oh, there's one person watching. That's cool. Let's see. Let's go back to that Content Explorer. And shemazing.net. Let's take a look at this site in itself. So let's just kind of check out this person's site. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Site Explorer area. We're going to type in the domain. And what we're going to see is we're going to see if there's anything broken on the site. So broken links. And typically what that means is that if it's a link, it's a link that is on their site that links out to, oh, I'm going to share my screen here. Basically, it's a link that's on her site that's linking out. So basically, I just went to Site Explorer. I'll do this again because I wasn't sharing. And I typed in shemazing.net. And this is using the Site Explorer feature of the Ahrefs tool. Now looking here, we've got what I'm looking for here. There's a specific area of, I want to see if there's any outgoing links that are broken. So this is a tool right here where it says outgoing links, broken links. So now what we can see here is so lots of images here. Okay, so here's one. So it's going to a dead link here. What a great 404 page. And it's using says, using the word says, so I can go and take a look. Says. There it is right there. So right there where it says the word says, that is the broken link. So there you can see here that that's the broken link, right? So that doesn't work. So now what could we do with this information? Well, we can reach out to this particular individual and say, hey, just letting you know, we found some dead links on your site. Some dead external links on your site. You may want to get these changed. Or you can say, hey, we found some, we were doing some research, stumbled across your site, noticed that you have a number of dead links on your site. Hire us and we can get rid of it for you. Or, we can give you the report if you'd like to buy the report. That kind of thing. It kind of opens up a door to a conversation in terms of doing SEO consulting. It's a really great way to do that. So in this particular situation, this website has 3,512 broken pages with broken links. Now, a lot of those look like they can be tags. But what we could do is then export this as a file. We can export it. And then we can kind of go through it and look at the tags and omit the tags because tags are going to have a lot of redundant information, meaning, tags are going to have all this stuff that's going to overlap. So, it's not really true 3,512 dead links. It's actually 3,512 pages with broken links, meaning 1,000 of those might be tags that have that are showing the same dead link. Now, another thing that we can do is we can look at any kind of broken backlinks that they have. For example, now this is where external websites are linking to this website to a dead page, which is how we found this page in the first place. So that looks good. And I'm not going to go into that. Now, the other kind of cool thing about the Site Explorer is that if I wanted to kind of do some competitive research on this website, so if I go top pages, I can see based on the estimated traffic and the keywords and stuff, what pages are working really well for them, meaning that I can look at this and I can see that the term Graham Norton is that they are ranking in the States for that particular term, and it's this particular URL. Oh, there we go. For the term Graham Norton in stories, I think it said, right? Yeah, so this little thing here, page URL in top stories. Ah, okay. Another thing says 90s photo filter. Let's see if we can tap into that. I'm in Canada, so I'm not going to be able to. Ah, there it is right there. So we could see that this page right here, wondering where to get those 90 photos filtered, look no further. This is posted February 17th, 2019. So not too long ago. And that's a really good ranking right there. Now, here's the other cool thing is that we can see that not only is this website ranking for that one term, I can click on this little button here and see all the other keywords that one page is ranking for. Okay. So that's kind of cool. And I can see it's got a relatively good amount of volume there. So if I were to take that and I were to go into the Keyword Explorer and I were to type in 90s photo filter and do a little search, it's telling me that would actually be a relatively easy keyword to rank for. So competitive intel. So basically we've been kind of snooping around this particular site. It's not my competitor, by the way, but what I have noticed is that by looking at their keyword strategy and by looking at their top pages, I could probably rank for that particular term on a website, right? And here's some other things within here that I can make on. I can do a video on it. I can write about it, so that's kind of cool. Same thing. I can look at the Graham Norton Show episode 12. I could rank for that if I wanted to. I have no desire to, right? What else can I show you? So I can show you what organic keywords they're actually ranking for. So there's our Graham Norton one. It looks like that there's some naughty stuff there. Interesting. Toblerone tunnel. So lots of bizarre keywords that they're ranking for. So, I'm guessing is maybe their site's been hacked just because it's got all these weird ranking things for it. So, at any rate, so there you go, guys. I'm going to leave it there. And there we go. So, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me during this live session. And maybe I'll put a replay up. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But it was actually good to just kind of test out this internet and test it all out. I'm glad that I was able to stream without any big issue here. Everything's looking good. Just one more check here. CPU 36%. Good. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Have yourselves a wonderful night. And I'll see you soon. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.